feel that our attrition is lower than the industry, but one teacher leaves the school, maybe 25 to 30 kids affected, which we wanted to address that problem. We are working on that. It is not because they are not happy. Could be some other reasons, maybe their health issues, maybe their spouse moving out of the city or transferring, or maybe their family way planning. Couple of other issues could be reasons, but not the other areas which is connected with the management. I also noticed a couple of issues, especially this year, with uniforms and books distribution. I apologize for the inconvenience happened on this aspect, but books are slightly out of our control, IGCSE and CBSE books. We are still working to improve next year, not to have any inconveniences. But uniform is definitely in our control. Still we had a problem this year. We changed the uniform 2 years back. Last year we had all quality issues. We rectified those issues. This year we had supply issues. So once we rectified the quality issues, this year we had supply issues. We are working on that. I assure you, we will work on those issues and keep our aspirations high to race towards the world-class institution. But I request you one thing, please cooperate in this journey. A product is a combination of all these things. If you look at, I'm sure you might have noticed many times in the newspapers that even yesterday also there, Volkswagen called back some 5 lakhs cars. And Toyota recalled 65 lakhs cars this year globally. I actually rechecked the number, 65 lakhs cars. Such a powerful brand, Toyota, very named for quality. But when they are trying to add something new innovation, the problem starts. They have to pass on these teething troubles. Everything. They want to try new airbags, they want to try new brakes, they want to try new convenient steering, there are issues. So similar way, if you want to change something, we will have some issues. Please allow us to do some mistakes in this process. We will take the risk of small things, not the bigger things. Never we had issue of any academic areas, any bigger issues of risk levels. But these smaller, this is what actually we teach our children. Risk taking is one of the actual IB profile, PYP profile. This is what we take teach the children of risk taking. Please allow us to do these changes, and all the changes are going to be good for the children. And I'll assure you, in coming few years, we are going to be the best school, not only in this Hyderabad, in the country, and maybe we'll continue to aspire to be world's top schools list. Thank you so much for your cooperation, and I wish the same for the future.
It has always been a pleasure listening to you, sir. Your words have always motivated us and encouraged us to put our best foot forward. Mr. Ramanujam is a CEO coach and India's first corporate psychologist. He is the chairman for All India CEO Network, a body of over 4,000 CEOs. His recent initiatives beyond academics is India's first leadership lab for out-of-the-class creative learning. He conducts workshops for school children on topics like being innovative and creative, and public speaking and communication skills. I request our guest of honor, Mr. Ramanujan, to address the gathering. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for a wonderful introduction. My happiness here knows no limits. My special greetings to all the members of Oakridge family. Hearty congratulations to the students team here who have performed superbly. This is a great chance, and I wish the opportunity of being with Oakridge will keep your future very secured. Special appreciations to the teachers team who are at the back supporting and encouraging students to perform very well. Hats off to the leadership, board of directors of Oakridge International, and people combined together. I can't withhold this compliment, especially to the parents who have taken the right decision to associate their children with Oakridge. Thereby, the future of the children is in the safe hands. I was very happy when I was extended this invitation. And the very moment I started thinking, what should I speak? This is not a business conclave where I can share about building a billion-dollar organization. It's all about students, teachers, and parents together. I rang up to my friend who happens to be a CEO. I said, what should I share? I need to have a caption, a single-line caption, as crazy as और एक बार नीतीश सरकार. So he said me, encourage students to become super CEOs. I thought for a while, and I was not completely impressed. I rang up my mom and said, Mom, this is a situation. Please guide me with a caption. What should I share with teachers, parents, and children here? She said, within seconds, without taking much time, that you need to advise children to make their nation, to make their society, to make their school, parents and teachers very proud. It connected to my heart, but I was not completely pleased. I asked my sister. She said, inspire them to be a very good human being. No, my heart is not fulfilled with joy, complete joy. I asked my better half. Of course, without asking itself, she came forward and said, ask them to be the ones who follow their heart and do accordingly. It also didn't connect with me. I could sense some dots missing. So I'm here today before you all to connect those dots. Let me make an effort. To start with, let me toss before you two interesting questions. First one, how many of you here would like to lead? How many of you here would like to lead? Means how many of you are leaders or want to be leaders? Can I have hands raised? Interesting. Second question, of course, that should not be a puzzle for you. How many of you are interested to be led? How many of you are interested to be led by someone? Only a few hands. Here the surprising thing is, if you are not allowing yourself to be led by someone, what is your eligibility to lead someone? Eligibility is needed, no? You need to have experience. You should be led by someone so that you can lead many others. Did you get my question? Whether we accept or not, we believe that we are independent. We are the kings. I am my own king. How many of you have similar feelings? I am my own king. I take my own decisions. I rely on my self-efforts. I don't depend on anyone. I seek advice, but I don't depend much on others. How many of you have similar feelings? Agreed, we are all kings, but our real king is mind. Yes or not? If we analyze very categorically, intentionally or unintentionally, our mind, we allow our mind, of course, in one sense I can say, to be ruled by either past or present or future. It is visionaries who have the wisdom to consciously choose to live for the future. By living for the future, they are ready to make sacrifices. They don't take sacrifices with pain. They enjoy sacrificing. They don't get deviated. They have clear focus on what they need to achieve. In simple words, they invest their present for the future. It doesn't mean that they don't learn anything from the past. They are very shrewd in learning from others' experiences and picking up lessons from the past. If you analyze this scenario, it is an opportunity for us to explore the beautiful mind of children here. All through their childhood days, they'll be thinking on one major question, whether in school or out of school. What will be my future? What should I become? What should I be? It is right, and it is good as well. We should allow them to think about their future. We should involve in a future dialogue with them. By involving them in future talk, many good things happen. They inculcate great confidence. They develop positivity. They develop focus. To say about the future, we need not be an astrologer. We should be a teacher. Because the future of the kids will be known in advance to a class teacher. To explain you this point very well, very clearly, of course, I should take you all to a classroom. There's a class teacher, and she is fond of 3 boys in a class. It's not partiality, it is her inclination towards the passion shown by the 3 boys. The 3 boys are triplets from the same family, same father, same mother, background is same, facilities are same, the way they are brought up is same. One boy used to come to school very early. Second boy used to come to school a bit on time. The third one exactly on time. 3 of them used to show different degrees of passion in learning. So the teacher, class teacher, out of affection, used to nickname them as CEO 1, CEO 2, and CEO 3. If we cut short and see down the line after 20 years, the 3 boys have become similar to the designations given by the class teacher. The boy who comes to school very early became CEO of a company where there is no restriction on his timings and all. Means the one who has taken the extra responsibility when he was learning gets an opportunity, a privilege at the later stage when he begins his career. The second boy who comes a little early to the school became CFO of the company. He's also at the C level, but he's a CFO. He has to come to office every day before CEO comes. The third person became a chief marketing officer, and he has to come very early, much before than his marketing and sales people come to the office. He was negligent initially in his career days. That's the reason he's propelled to come to office early. What the message I mean to convey, cut across with you all is, when you are very keen on one particular good thing, it gives you a privilege at the later stage of life. We as parents and teachers should explain very clearly children that this is the right age, right opportunity for you. You can have a balance between your academics and co-curricular activities and entertainment. But if you miss the balance at the later stage of your life, when you begin your careers, you might suffer. There could be exceptions, but why to take that extraordinary risk? When we are exploring mind, I can emphatically say that it is the only mind that differentiates a leader from others. Leaders develop their strong mind, a sharp mind. They take decisions on time. Why are they able to do it? Because they have worked upon their mind. They have developed knowledge. What is the thing which is much more essential than education? What is the element which is much more essential or which gives shine to the knowledge a person acquires? It is character. Where is the character manifested? Is it within schools? Or is it a matter of luck? It is a collective effort. You need to have a tree before you, the illustration of a tree before you. Imagine seed. Imagine roots. That is the role of parents. Imagine the stem, the trunk. That is school. The branches, they are the teachers. Fruits are children. To have sweet fruits, healthy fruits, good, attractive fruits, we need to have a good coordination among all the major elements of a tree. Same is the case with education system. I wish all the teachers, all the parents, and the management as well will work in perfect synchronization in safeguarding the future of these kids. My wish is that all students of Oakridge International should be at the leadership level, not only at India, at the global level. In today's world, we have huge importance, the importance being grown every day for Indian-grown CEOs. They are CEOs like Satya Nadella, who are being at the Fortune 500 level. There is a need for so many CEOs from India to occupy the corner chairs in many of the Fortune 500 companies. That cannot be done once they reach at the top level. after completing their graduations or post-graduations. That has to be done. Care has to be taken right when we are seeding it. I'll tell you a practical example. Two boys, two youngsters, let us say, well-trained in mountaineering. They have got enough skills, they have got enough knowledge about how to climb a mountain. They started on their big adventure. Two of them started. After a few days, only one succeeded, completely succeeded. The other one was missing. He didn't reach the foot of the mountain. If we infer, what we can understand is the one who succeeded is the one who has got knowledge, technical knowledge, and he was also open to learn and apply the practical things in his world. The other one is proud about his knowledge. That's the reason he's not open to learning, and that made him to lose his opportunity. He became a winner. He became a loser. And the one with openness to learning will prove to be winner for life. To have this attitude of excellence inculcated in children, what is needed is a right balance between academics and beyond academics. When we see about the great leaders in corporate world, political world, or any other part of the business, they have this thing. They have sound knowledge about academics, and also they have their personality developed, groomed out of beyond academics activities. One thing that I am very fascinated with Oakridge International is their emphasis on beyond academics. It is the area which molds children's personality and develops their leadership outlook. I wish parents down the line after 10 years will see great children coming out of the efforts of Oakridge International. Before concluding, let me say you a summary, a 4-line sentence.